everyone, welcome back to my channel and to another studio vlog. It is currently Thursday. I have been rubbish at vlogging this week and last week because I had my little minor operation on my gum, but it's fine now. I am honestly just really struggling to find time to vlog, mixed with like the aircon noise, the Graphtec cutting and the light in this room. I had to add like light blocking panels on the top of my window to like one, counteract the heat and to stop the light directly hitting the cutter and the printers. So I'm battling like all these things and just like time. I'm super busy at the minute. I've got 2 events in July. Yeah, there's just so many things, but I'm gonna try my best. I also want to get back to my planner videos, but this week I've got new releases. I'm still doing some orders. I've got the premium matte orders on the go. I think you saw a little bit of that. I'm cutting new releases right now, so I'll show you those. I am just trying out using my proper tripod rather than my little tripod. So this is the one I normally use. It has to go on a desk, and if it's not the right height, we can't use it, whereas like this is like a fully fledged tripod, so we're giving this a go. I watched this portion of a podcast, like a podcast clip of Casey Neistat, and he was saying he likes when the camera is stationary and then it's like the action that moves, and I feel that because I hate editing footage where like I'm holding the tripod and I'm like talking to it really wobbly. I hate it, so this is what we're trying for now. But yeah, new releases. I've got 2 new collections and a monthly kit, so that is what we're doing this week. And I've also started to design next week's releases because going away on the Friday, so that all has to be done a little bit earlier. This is another back to school collection. It's a bit different to the one I did last week, or the week before actually, yeah. Still like orangey colours, but this is more like pastel, and this is kind of like warm neutrals. I really like the colour scheme, and like the little pots of black as well. I think they're really cool. And then we have a bowling kit, which, tell me these colours are not like fantastic. I love the little bowling sign and everything. I just think it's such a pretty kit. I did have a bowling kit before, which I used when I didn't go bowling, but I think I'm going bowling this year, so gonna use this then. And then I am working on premium matte. So this is like most of the premium matte that I cut for the orders. I've packed a couple. Working on other orders now. It's just everywhere because like there's no point putting it away until the orders are finished. And then these are all the add-ons which like eventually do need to be sorted out because just piles of things is not good. I did have an interesting realization with the Graphtec. I've spoken about this before. I have issues when cutting premium matte with like dust getting clogged in the blade. So you see that like little circular gap, that's where the blade would go, and it basically gets like so compacted with dust that it stops the blade from turning. But what I do have is a ton of leftover silhouette blades. This is a premium blade, but I think any blade would work. And for some reason, dust doesn't get clogged in the blade, and I don't know why. I googled it, and I think someone mentioned something about like magnets in the Graphtec blade, and I don't think there are magnets. I could be wrong. I don't think it's magnets. I think it could be something to do with like static charge. That was Tom's suggestion. But either way, these are working for me. So I set it the same way. It's currently on number 3, but I have like cranked it up a bit because I used it to cut all that premium matte. But that is such good news because I actually have a ton of silhouette blades that I've like used and think are kind of at the end of their life, but potentially like have a little bit of life left. So I might actually have a lot of blades to use for my Graphtec, because currently there is a bit of a supply issue with the blades that I actually use, my clean cut blades that I prefer over like the OEM blades, these ones. They don't have any on the website at the minute. I ordered the last 4 that they had, and I'm waiting for them to restock. I have ordered some other blades from AliExpress, but I don't know what they're like. I'm hoping they're okay because I filtered it based on the blade material, so I searched for like the higher wearing blade rather than the blades that I've had bad experiences with in the past. So I'm hoping it will be like a stronger, better quality, but you never really know ordering from like random suppliers. So we'll see what it's like when it comes. For now, I'm gonna finish the premium matte orders and just like get more sheets through the Graphtec. Haven't done photos yet, and I would like to have had them done today, but I think I'll do them tomorrow morning and it will be fine because I'd rather get it all cut early. And then I want to try and focus on script restocks over the weekend, but specifically for the event. I need to spend a lot of time reorganizing my stock for the event because I'm switching from albums to boxes. I was gonna make like a whole video on that. I might put it in this video. I don't know, it depends how much like other regular content I get for this video. But yeah, that's my immediate plan. So let's start the Graphtec. I just knew something would go wrong as soon as I start to vlog. Having like a weird issue with the blade is like catching. It isn't constant, but like I'm getting some kind of messy lines that you can see on this one, like it wouldn't peel on the right hand side. All of the sheets I just cut like before it are okay though, but I was having this problem cutting scripts. I can't remember if I mentioned it. So I think we're gonna nip to like B&Q and get some machine oil, 3-in-1 oil. I don't know, I googled it. Because sometimes the advice is to put like a drop of oil in the blade holder. I don't know if that's the problem or not. I think it is to do with how like freely the blade is turning. So I'll try that because the alternative is, I think, replacing the blade holder, which is super expensive. So these are not what we came for, but I've been looking for these everywhere and they've not had them, and they've got them in B&Q. Found it. So I'm back. I've got my 3-in-1 multi-purpose oil. Apparently this is what you should use. And I think they recommend that you take the blade out of the blade holder and put it on a bit of paper with a drop of oil and like just roll it around. Because this is, it's got like a little springy thing in it. And I think this is what basically needs lubricating, but I think you can basically put too much in by accident. Ooh, that feels like a lot. I don't know like how much of it I want. Like, do I lubricate the whole thing? So apparently if this doesn't work, I then probably need a new blade holder, which would be disappointing. So to try and counteract the aircon and the cutter, I'm just going to wear my Rode mic and see how we go, but hopefully it'll be fine. So it's Friday, new releases have gone live. I did the photos and listings yesterday, so that was nice. We went for a little walk this morning and I'm cutting the monthly kit. What I really want to do today is, one, make sure that I've got everything ordered that I need for the event, and two, give the office a bit of a tidy, because post-sale, everything is always just chaos, but I need to get ready like to prep the event and there's just too much stuff, so I need to try and tidy things away. I've got a lot of sort of empty places in the office that I could be storing things. Like, I've cleared out some drawers and there is room, I just haven't put anything away. So that's a big focus for today. The other thing is, need to do the July mystery, like schedule all of that and design it, because I want to print and cut that early as well, because when it should be like being printed and cut is when I'm away at the Southwest Planner Club next month. I did get my the Coffee Monsters Co subscription, so it's super cute. There's a little notepad, not notepad, what is it, like clipboard. I've been using this as a little to-do list and I really love it. So I've got to do a couple of premium mat upgrades so I can finish the orders, and I've got to finish the F1 kit that I started and decide what I'm doing for next week's releases. It also came with 2 washi tapes. There's like kind of a like work themed one, very cute, and then the other one I think is like planners and like stationery and stuff. We also got 2 of these little binder clips, which are really useful. and some stickers. So these will go well in my journaling planner. There's some like date dots, some like sticky note type things, some little foiled deco. I really like these. I'm going to use these for like just work stuff, office life deco, and some date dots, and like this is like the washi type paper, like transparent dots. So I am really excited to use those, but I'm probably going to save them for like October. And the only other thing that I was going to update you on was my sticker paper fiasco. I think the last I told you they were replacing it because it was wrong. I think that was the update I got, and then I had like heard nothing for like 2 weeks, followed up, and they were basically like, it's not cost effective for us to come and collect it, just keep it and just like don't pay for it. So I've now got a lot of split back sticker paper. I could probably find a use for like some of it, but it would be like very gradual, like slow going. I don't know what I'm going to do with it all, but I need to find somewhere to keep it because my like actual order of paper will be coming soon anyway, and I've still got like the replacement paper that I ordered for like in the interim. Graphtec just made a weird noise. I have never heard it do whatever it just did. It seems okay. So I've done quite a lot in terms of rearranging, putting stuff away. I think I need to move the robot with the vacuum, which it hates being moved. It will probably want to remap the entire house, which is not great. But basically my Rascal cart that is here, it's just so in the way all the time. Like I can't even really properly close the door. Like I can, but I would like it to not be there. So I'm thinking if I put the Rascal here, where the robot is, then it's like more out the way because I don't use it that much anyway. And then I currently put my grey bags in this little like, it's like an IKEA coffee table, but it has like storage inside, I think for blankets, but I put my grey bags in there. So if I can put that here, that is no longer just floating in the middle of the room. I think I'm going to do that. We also have to go to the tip because I've got my 2 dead printers, 2 silhouettes that are like, they're not good enough to sell, but I don't need them. And I've got loads of spares. So these are like the 2 I've decided are like the least worth keeping, and tons of cables because I bought a bunch of silhouettes from overseas. So they've all got like American cables that I will never use. And I have my old silhouette cables because every time I swap them out, I never replace the cable, I just change the silhouette. So what I'm going to do now is put some stock away in these. So these were like, you know, the bins I said I got from B&Q. These 2 are not in white bins, so I want to swap those. I will use these for something else. This needs a bin as well. This is oops bags, and hopefully like some of it will go up here because having it down here is just really annoying. I do need to figure out what I'm doing with journaling kits because at the minute these are in a small box, but they could move to a big box. And then the only other thing that I don't know if I'll do it today or not, basically these are the advents that I've got left, and for Christmas in July I'm gonna like split them up and have all the advent extras available a la carte, so I need to move those, and that would make room to be fair. But what I might end up doing, this is a little stand that I got for events, so I'm gonna have this on my table, like display some albums and stuff, but I don't know where this is gonna go every time that I'm not at events. So maybe that could go under the table because I think it would fit, and I could probably put something under there storage wise as well, like just on it, although it's quite flimsy. Like, well, it's not too bad, but I wouldn't want to put like a lot on it. basically. So the bulk of the tidying is done. I've rearranged everything. I'm really happy with it. So the Graphtec has finished cutting, just on the last sheet, which was the page 1 and 2 of the SVK for Scholar. So I'm gonna print and cut some scripts. I think I've got some files ready because when I was cutting them last week, I was having issues because I hadn't oiled my blade and didn't know back then that that was the problem, that there was no like lubricant in the blade. So I've got some files that are ready to be printed and cut and restocked, and I think sort of between that I'll finish doing bits of tidying, collate these kits and reformat the scripts that I haven't like made into Graphtec files yet. I have ordered the extra dividers and stuff to put my stock together for the event, but they're not going to come until Monday, so I can make the labels but I can't like assemble it yet, so I guess that'll go in next week's vlog. Well, I don't know if I'll do a vlog next week. I was going to film an office tour, an updated office tour, because it's been a while, and then that can be my Sunday video, so I think I'll do that, and then I guess I'll film like my event prep vlog that I wanted to do. While I was tidying, I did actually find, you know, this thing that I made to keep track of which scripts I've reformatted for the Graphtec. So I'm going to go through this and figure out what I need to do basically, and update it, because I haven't, like, I've been doing scripts that I haven't updated on here that I've made, so I'm going to do that now. So I've been printing and cutting all day. I've cut these and maybe like half of what's in here. It's pretty slow going with the scripts because obviously they have to be done on a slow speed because of the intricate details, and like there's a lot on a page, so it just takes a long time. But I'm going to keep going with those tomorrow and probably a lot of next week, just to try and like keep them going in the background. Obviously I have to pause to do new releases, but I'll probably do like just 2 weekly kits, and maybe just 2 weekly kits, I don't know. It will all depend on how event prep is going, and I haven't touched doodles yet. There might be enough doodles in stock to leave them for now, I don't know, but I'll pick that up at some point. I have just finished collating the kits, so I need to do the fashion add-on and the deco page, but then they'll all be done so I can adjust the stock count and put those away. So I'm gonna leave the vlog here. But yeah, I'm at Plannerface next week, so I think I'm gonna do an office tour, so keep an eye out for that because they're always like super requested and I'm well overdue one. I think my last one was probably 2021, so we're like 2 years out of when I did that, and things have changed quite a lot. And another thing is the mystery is live now. This is the July mystery. I'll put the teaser on screen. So excited about this one, and as I said, there is like a little bonus extra die cut in this one because I just couldn't pick from the clip art. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video, and if you're at Plannerface next weekend, please say hi to me because I would love to meet you. Thanks for watching. Bye.